Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. The Bitcoin blizzard conditions persist out there. The frost and the deep freeze continues to get colder. Lee Benke is in the population of the chat box, and we are back after being knocked off. I think the audio was off. It's all good. Crypto Stacks is here. We're getting the oven preheated here to 450 and beyond. We need to stay warm out there. Bundle up. These streets are frosty. I don't want you guys slipping on any black ice out there, breaking your backs out there. Cliff Martin says, got the wood stove running on full blast. Big PL says, good morning. Roger Oliver says, hi, champ. Hi, guys. Pepe El Toro is here. Good morning and good afternoon to some of you boomers out there as these blizzard conditions persist. I hope you guys are bundled up out there, staying warm indeed. Good morning to Reed Mack and the rest of the boomers tuning in to this live broadcast. Nano Joe, XPO. Okay, boomers are here in the box. The blizzard conditions persist. It's a cold one. It's a cold one out there. Bundle up indeed, Cliff Martin. Bundle up. Today we're going to be talking about these blizzard conditions. Although it's cold out there, I still came across bullish news. You know, champagne stays positive. Okay, and we'll be talking about some bullish news I came across. The Satoshi Vision pump as well, and some statements that the SEC commissioner said about Bitcoin ETF as the rest of the crypto boomer, the crypto maniac brothers step into the box. Double X, Fu Man, Roger Oliver, Derek McLean, and the rest of the boomers here in the population of the chat box. Roger Oliver, boom! Drop a bomb for you with the €2. Let's go, champ. It's cold outside. Indeed, it's a cold one out there. Turn on the fireplace. Make sure you have the wood to burn out there and keep things warm. Firewood. Cliff Martin says bullish news all year. Prices go down. Exactly. You know, we're focused on the bullish news. The price has gone down, and I personally expect it to go down more. I'll tell you, you know, although I'm positive for the long gun, we got to prepare ourselves and brace for impact. The deep freeze can continue to drop out there. Queens races out here. Champ, man. Champ, you're the man. Good morning. I see you, Queens. A sniper out there on the field still shooting at whatever moves. Roger Oliver, thank you for the gratuity out there. Let me drop a little fiat off the ceiling. I appreciate Roger Oliver with his €2 out there. Thank you. Nano Joe says, what do you make of almost 60% of the Litecoin supply being moved from one wallet? Are they maybe testing the Lightning Network with Litecoin and BTC? We talked about that yesterday or the day before. Some were signaling it as bullish news. I don't know. I don't like that. You know, right now it seems like 15% of the supply of Litecoin is handled by one wallet or a few, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. You know, I'm holding this Litecoin bag, and let's see if it works. You're welcome, says Roger Oliver. Thank you indeed. Cliff Martin says 60% of Litecoin in one wallet is crazy. Indeed. Derek McLean, I don't think it's 60% of Litecoin in one wallet. I think 15% of the Litecoin is handled by one wallet. I'm not sure. I got to double check that. Derek McLean says red on the ceilings, red on the floors. It's getting bloody. It is getting. It's a bloodbath out there. And like we've identified, those baby bear cubs that were dancing and prancing, killed in action. The funny bunnies out there, killed in action as well. What remains is a few good men here on the field. Guys like Derek, like Cliff, like Roger, like Nano, like Queens. I see the boomers out there still rocking with the best of them out there. Let's talk about the coin market caps. See how healthy or ill the mathematics are looking today. As I hit refresh. And I still can't share my screen. When I have time, I'm going to get to this. But the voice is what's coming through, and that's all good. Market cap at 117 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 54.6, slightly increasing. Okay, what I would expected it to be a little higher. Yes. Is it increasing? Yes. Should we see it maybe even higher tomorrow? Perhaps, maybe, yes. Bitcoin at 36.76, plunging down almost 5% in the past 24 hours. Ripple, trash bags at 32 cents, plunging as well. Ethereum now looking like it's in starvation mode, now at $98, sub 100 there. The deep freeze for Ethereum is here. Is it over for Ether? Let me know out there. What do you think about ETH? Is it going to be liquidated during this crypto blizzard? Drop a comment there in the population. Stellar at the number 4 spot has taken over Bitcoin Cash. Stellar at 12 cents. Bitcoin Cash dropping quickly out there as Satoshi Vision is on the pump today. We're going to be talking about that as well. Bitcoin Cash, BCH. Is this the end for the BCH? Down at 16%. EOS bleeding out too. EOS looking bad at 215. I'm not liking that one either. You know, I like EOS. I don't like the price right now. Tether at 99 cents. Satoshi Vision on the pump, almost a 90-degree. I think this pump right here smells stinky. I'm not believing this pump right now. We're going to be talking about some correlations with Bitcoin, Satoshi Vision, and other coins that I don't like. At 100. Litecoin slipping down the rankings at $28. Tron there at 1 cent. Cardano now at the 11th spot. Dropped out of the top 10 at 3 cents. And then you got Monero at $49. Derek says EOS 215. Oh my God, it's getting bad. It is. It's getting bad. For most of the coins, it's looking like a bloodbath out there. Cliff said ABC and SV trading inverse funny bunny. Indeed. Some saying that, you know, SV's winning now and it's all over for ABC. Let's see. Roger thinks that Ethereum will stay for a while. There are lots of apps based on ETH. And I tend to agree with you out there, Roger. CryptoZilla says Battle of the Bulge. Dig your trenches and stay warm. Indeed. Boom. Shout out to CryptoZilla. Derek McLean says, Ether is going down. This is crazy. Yeah, it is. It's a crazy one out there. Cliff says, ETH cracked the hundo mark. Not good. No, it's not. Lucky Lewis says, 3,700 support line is no joke. I don't think there is any support right now. I think no one knows what's going on right now. And, you know, this thing could drop even more. We've talked about it before. Queen says, if I'm correct, Charlie Lee said Litecoin is more centralized than before. I don't know if that's true, but it certainly seems that way. Pepe El Toro says, check out singularity.net. Are you talking about the AI coin with Sophia, the bot? I think I've heard about that one. You know, I think that's more of hype than reality out there, Pepe. But we'll talk about that maybe in an open discussion on Fridays. Nano says, NEO is a sleeping giant. I hope so. I'm not convinced. I'll tell you that much. You know, it's sub ant share prices at this moment, Nano. But, you know, I got maybe a little sub nickel baggy there, hoping that it booms. But ever since Ontology came into the game, you know, it seems like everybody forgot about Neo, that Chinese, what is it? Chinese Ethereum or Korean? It's the Chinese Ethereum. Korean Ethereum is Icon. Big Papa Kaboom, good morning. Lee Banky says Bitcoin could go into the 1K range, bundle up. And I do agree with Lee. You know, it could go down into the 1K range. What are you going to do about it? You better bundle up now. Like I always say, you know, I'm a long gun sniper when it comes to the cryptos. I think Bitcoin is here to stay. It survived several bubble bursts before, but the data is telling us here that it could go lower. I agree with Lee. So you got to prepare for the stormy one out there, for the Bitcoin blizzard conditions that are persisting out there. Pepe El Toro says Tron is being lit when VR is Tron is going to be lit when VR is good. I hope so. I see a lot of dApps being built there on Tron, the TRC20 tokens. They're on Tron. I see a lot of gambling on Tron right now, which I'm not so much attracted to. But let's see, you know, where Tron heads to. It seems like there is a community being built there and that they're working. They're biddling, which is something else we could talk about. Coinbase attempting to trademark that term or whatnot, which I think is funny. But they are biddling over there on Tron and on EOS as well, but they're both down. So let's see. Karan is here. He says, has Bitcoin buy order set for 3.2K, expecting a bounce from the big guns. Okay. Big Papa says, start pickling your coins. It's going to be a long winter. Indeed, it is. It is. Queen's Races with the $2 out there. Boom! Another long-range sniper out of Queens, New York City. Check out Queen's Races YouTube if you want to see race cars on the streets out there. He's got a Civic going fast out there. Litecoin still has good gains, and Neo also. I hope so. There, Queens. I hope so. Those are two coins that I'm attracted to, although they're not looking good right now. Indeed. Thank you for the $2 gratuity out there. Let me throw a little fiat for you. Queen's Races. Kaboom to you. Poker might be possible, says Pepe. I think you're referring to the Tron dApps, okay? Lucky Lewis with the $2. Boom! I appreciate you, Lucky. Thanks for the group therapy, General. Indeed, it's not only therapy for you, but for Champagne as well out there. The crypto brothers are here together, hodling through this Bitcoin blizzard, staying warm out there. And we'll make it, boomers. We'll make it. I believe so. I think that, you know, there has to be a little resistance out here. for us to grow. So that's what it is. Lucky, I appreciate the gratuity in the super chat. Guys, the super chat's open. Do you have 2 on it? Do you have 20 on it? Do you have 5 on it? Or if you're a broke boomer freezing out there, do you have a positive comment here in the population of the chat box? Drop it in there and let me know out there. Is Ether going to survive, guys? Is ETH going to survive this cold winter? Let me know. And furthermore, if you have to hodl just one altcoin, one crypto besides Bitcoin, let me know which one is your top 1 altcoin pick. It seems like everybody has a different opinion out there. Marlon Jones, Bulls on the Block, is here. Boom! And Lee Banky just dropped 5 on it. Boom! The boomers are showing love. Lee says, thanks for the positive vibes. Shout out to Lee out there, one of our more gratuitous boomers there in the population of the chat box, a developer with Apollo. I appreciate the love out there, Lee Banky. Stay booming. And somehow you're always the first commenter. I don't know if you have the super post notification bell ding ding on or whatnot. But I appreciate the love out there, Lee. Keep booming out there. Guys, turn on the buttons, the post notifications, the subscribe, the like. Touch the buttons for me. Stay tuned in like Lee stays tuned in daily out there. Roger says, thanks for the donation, guys. Let's help Baby Champ buy baby formula. Indeed, I appreciate you, Roger. Cliff Martin says, Litecoin is my second pick. Okay. All right. You know, I could see why people are picking Litecoin even when it's not doing good. Karan says, my top hodl is Elastos. Okay, you may want to holler at Marlon. Marlon's definitely a bull when it comes to Elastos. He let us know about that, and I did a video about Elastos. I do like Elastos. It's not my top hodl, but I definitely the coin has caught my attention. Pepe says, I think gaming is taking crypto first. I'm out. Keep grinding. Shout out to Pepe. Have a good one out there, Pepe. I agree with you. It's one of the top 5 blockchain industries that I expect to kaboom in the near future. The gaming industry, along with others. I have that video linked down below. Top 5 blockchain industries, you know, in my personal opinion, that, you know, are worth looking at. The video's linked down below. Derek says, my one altcoin hodl is Binance. We know that Derek is the Binance general out there. They have came through on all their promises, unlike most projects, and are profitable every quarter. It's a win-win. I can't disagree with you, Derek. You know, I'm not fond of the coin, but it's performing like a winner. So you're right. You know, it's holding its value from its all-time high better than most coins out there. Marlon Jones out there with the 5. He's got 5 on it. Loving the dip in the price. Stack your bags now. Let me throw a bomb there for Marlon Jones. Kaboom! Marlon Jones, a high-ranking official crypto maniac general, booming with the best of them. I see you, Marlon, and I thank you for the gratuity. Rafterman with $2. Boom, boom, boom. Let me drop another bomb. Rafterman, he loves Bitcoin. Next is Litecoin, and then OMG. Okay, Bitcoin, Litecoin, OMG. All right. Joey Alex says, Champ, I'm buying no new coins, Bitcoin, and nothing else. The coins have to do something for me to buy. Okay, yeah, they have to do something for you to buy. I get it. I understand all these promises out there, and few have delivered out there. Nano Rayblocks is my second altcoin. Don't sleep on Nano, says Nano Joe. Okay, I get it now why you got Nano there in the name. All right. Joey Alex says Bitcoin only. Derek McLean's got jokes. Never that, Derek. Rafterman says, finally got the notification. There you go. If you haven't touched the buttons, do it now, and maybe you won't get the notifications. Make sure you're tuning in to Champagne in the Morning. Bookmark my channel out there just in case you don't get the notification. Joey says Bitcoin has delivered. Indeed. I mean, that's no question here, Joey. You know, we're long gone when it comes to Bitcoin. That's why I believe that the majority of every crypto maniac's portfolio should be in Bitcoin. Again, that's my opinion. You know, I don't know if that's the right opinion or not, but it seems to be. Roger says he got 95% of his cryptos in Bitcoin. There you go. So he's way more aggressive than the 50% that I believe. So that's good. I would say, you know, I get it. You're conservative with it. And like Joey says, Bitcoin is like the only one that's delivered. Marlon Jones says, Champ, I'm stacking master node profits in BTC, Elastos, and Walton chain. Okay. All right. So I know that Marlon Jones has been doing baby master nodes. He's been experimenting with that. So I think he's taking the profits, buying Bitcoin, Elastos, and Walton chain. Okay. I don't know much about Walton chain. You put me onto Elastos. I like it. You know, I did the video on it. And of course, you know, when it comes to the bits, more bits, more bits, more bits, and more kabooms. Indeed. Joey believes Litecoin is garbage bags. Okay. You know, it's a stinky one right now, but somehow subconsciously, I believe in it. Derek says, champ, you should talk about all the top 20 coins that have actually delivered on their promises. That's actually a good idea for a future video. You know, I'll definitely take that into mind. Thanks for the recommendation. I got 95% of my cryptos in Bitcoin. We said that. And Derek agrees with Joey Alex. So let's talk about some bullish news, right? You know, at least some positive news out there. Over here on Crypto Daily, I have this link down below. Article posted by Adrian Barkley titled "Draper's Bitcoin Prediction is Sky High." Well-known venture capitalist from Silicon Valley, Tim Draper, has been a longtime believer in the leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin. And then recently, Draper has doubled down on his Bitcoin price predictions of 250,000, which is one of the most optimistic forecasts for the world's #1 crypto. As reported by Ethereum World News, Draper spoke with Cointelegraph. The venture capitalist discussed the recent bad spell that the market has been experiencing, which saw the combined value of all digital currencies fall under 130 billion. So he's still bullish, and he's quoted as saying, this is what he told CNBC Africa's crypto trader host Ryan. This is what Tim Draper said on this article. "I always look at a crisis as an opportunity, and that's why I'm looking at this one. All times are good times to enter the crypto market," says Tim. "If you are forward thinking, you're going to look and say this is just better currency. So it's just a matter of time before the world adopts it. This will happen when everything I could do with fiat, I could do with Bitcoin." So there you go. Tim Draper is saying 250K. He's doubling down on that. So, I mean, do I believe it? Guys, we got to get over 20K, first of all. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But, you know, Tim's been right some of the times with his predictions. So, I mean, it's nice to see someone talking positively when it comes to the future price of Bitcoin at 250K, he says. Okay, so that's what it is. Let's look at this other article over here on Binance. No, excuse me, not on Binance, on Crypto Globe regarding Binance. So apparently, and Derek may be interested with this, and you probably already know about this, Binance launching sub-accounts in preparation for institutional money. This is being reported out of Crypto Globe, posted by Nuno Teodoro, excuse me. Binance is launching the long-awaited sub-account feature, which is designed to provide a better service to institutional clients out there. So the CFO of Binance, Wei Zhu, told The Block, he quotes, "We are seeing an influx of institutional accounts in the space and anticipate institutional demand to pick up substantially in the coming months. One of our key focuses is to provide a platform that services the needs of these clients as well as our retail users." So they're ready. They're ready for more money to come in. This could signal, you know, this could be bullish news out there. And I'm sure Derek is happy about that. Bit Papa says Bitcoin is the only survivor in the end. Roger Oliver says the adoption will be massive. Like that comment went off screen, so I'm sorry I can't read it. Original Copy says the stock market, specifically Dow Jones Industrial, has lost over $1 trillion in market cap in the last 2 days of trading. I know it looks kind of bad out there for you know, the financial legacy institution. Some expect a recession to come sooner than later. Will this positively impact crypto? Derek says Binance is ready for more and more money. Thanks for the update, champ. Kaboom. Yeah, it's linked down below, and I think that's a good news out there. So shout out to all the Binance maniacs out there. Original Copy says that's more than 100% of crypto's total losses. Indeed. Concerning the Dow Jones Industrial. ABC says, how is Dow doing today? Well, there you go. Original Copy just was talking about that. Mark D says the falling stock market is going to have a devastating effect on crypto, says Mark D. Let's see. You know, before in the past, the falling stock market is what birthed crypto. So, you know, let's see. Crypto Stack says institutional investors are probably the biggest factor driving these prices down. It's all coordinated. And we've talked about this before. I believe that there is some sort of manipulation, although there is no direct evidence to prove it. But one thing that has stuck out to me specifically, okay, is the creation of all these stable coins that came out of left field. Are they funny bunny or what's going on? How are they being, are they not being used to manipulate the market? And what's also interesting, and this kind of segues into the Satoshi Vision pump that's going on today. Satoshi Vision currently at $100, and it's the top 100 coin being pumped today. It's up 12%. It seems like most of the coins that are up today are stable coins, along with Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. So I don't know. You know, I'm not so excited about that. You know, it's doing the opposite of all the other cryptos. So is this a pump or what's going on with SV? Like I said, I'm not convinced. There's an article out there that says Bitcoin Cash plunges 20% over the week. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision registers a healthier market. Well, it's healthier today, but is this real or is this just a pump out there? And furthermore, another article I came across, which is not bullish, but I think you guys should know, the pro crypto SEC commissioner says don't wait on the Bitcoin ETF. It could take days or years out there. So the pro crypto, some called her the crypto mom or whatnot. I forgot her name, but this lady, she's pro crypto, but she says don't hold your breath. Her last name is Pierce. So Pierce said that don't hold your breath. I do caution people to not live or die on when a crypto or Bitcoin ETF gets approved. You all know that I'm working on trying to convince my colleagues to have a bit more of an open mind when it comes to crypto, says Pierce, SEC commissioner. She says that she is not as charming as some other people. So that's what it is out there. So, you know, don't wait, you know, don't hold your breath out there for the ETF. Draper is predicting 250. Tim Draper, Binance is launching sub accounts. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision is pumping along with the stable coins, which is funny bunny. And then the SEC commissioner says don't wait for the Bitcoin ETF. That's what's going on today. Let me know what you think there in the population of the chat box. I see Michael. I see Original Copy. I see Smooth Operator. I see Mark D. I see Cliff Martin and the rest of the boomers out there. Mark D says the fall in crypto is not manipulated like people suggest. There are no buyers right now. You know, I could agree with you that it seems like there are no retail buyers right now, but I would disagree. I think that some institutional firms may be buying over the counter. So, you know, but, you know, as far as like retail buyers, I could agree with there. I don't see any retail buyers. Cliff Martin says too many people saying are the 1K rage. I say we go up soon. There you go. Okay, so you know Cliff Martin's bullish when it comes to the short term. You know I like that. Original Copy says he doesn't think gold is going to be the rescue. Look at the platinum chart. Much more bullish on platinum. We know Copy's been following the precious metals, and he's bullish on platinum lately. Thanks for letting us know, Copy. Crypto Stack says, I respectfully disagree with Mark. Why would these institutions be getting in? NASDAQ, Fidelity, when prices are falling knife right now. They obviously know something the general public doesn't. So I tend to agree more with Crypto Stacks there. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody has their opinion. Smooth believes it will go to 1150. Being a contrarian won't work right now. Like I said earlier there, Smooth, I believe that it's possible we can go into the 1K range. I'm not completely expecting it, but the data that we've looked at, you know, could lead us that way. So, you know, it's also always a possibility. Mark D says, if we're relying on the ETF from the toots, get out of crypto as fast as you can. The point of crypto is peer-to-peer, not to appear to institute. That I agree. You know how I feel about these financial legacy institutions. So, you know, I'm not rocking with them. So, you know, if you're waiting for the ETF, continue to wait out there because I told you guys months before, I don't care about the ETF. But, you know, I think it's worth a mention that the SEC commissioner herself says don't even wait on it. It could take days or years. So that's what it is. Nano says, check out altcoins GitHubs for commits. The alts that survive and have active development and survive the bear market will go 100 to 200x in the next bull market, says Nano Joe. And, you know, that is a signal if, you know, people are committing on the GitHub. Although things like Litecoin haven't had a lot of commits on the GitHub for a while. The price went down, but is it going to be the liquidation of Litecoin? I don't know. So, you know, that's definitely one way to look at it. D-Rock says, what we have to remember is a lot of big money will manipulate any market so they can buy all their shares, stocks, etc. cheaper and have more position power. Okay. ABC says, yeah, you just need to be in a small cap professional team. That's the key to verify, says ABC. Smooth says, champ, if you read this kind of statement like a month ago, you'd probably ban me, but now it's possible. Well, according to the data out there, it's possible. I mean, once we dropped under the 5,800 and we held that support all year, and, you know, now we're under, we got to change our target aim. So, you know, that's what it is. Now, it seems like we're agreeing more. So, you know, were you right the whole time, or, you know, are you finally right, or we were right before? It doesn't matter. It is what it is right now. Smooth. Winter hoodie on waiting for the next bull run, says Queen's Races. Hopefully it comes sooner than later. Original Copy is asking BitPapa, where do you see the bottom and what exchange? Mark D says, BitPapa agree it's foolish to hodl, cash out and buy later. Okay. BitPapa can see sub 3K, but I'm not an expert. So, you know, we're just bracing for impact right now. I think things have dropped so fast, so quickly, that the volatility is so high out there that it could go either way. But, you know, waiting on a bull run like the mass media has been saying that's going to happen in Q4, Q1, I'm not expecting it. I was expecting to trade sideways between, you know, about 58 and 8 this time, but as soon as we dropped those support levels and we dropped quickly, now we're in the 3K range, I can see the knife continuing to fall. That's what it is. Shout out to Copy, BitPapa, ABC, Mark D, Queen's Races, and the rest of the boomers out there. Smooth, I see you. Drop a comment there in the population of the chat box, guys. Let me know. This is one question I keep asking. If you had to pick one coin, okay, to throw your whole entire bag on, one coin besides Bitcoin, which is the one altcoin that you think is going to be the one? Rafterman says, I will hodl and keep as I don't like getting cut. Okay. Smooth says, why would you sell your coins at these prices if you were holding them almost a year? And, you know, that's probably why I haven't gotten out of the Litecoin position out there, Smooth. I mean, I feel like a sucker. I mean, it's so low right now. I've been holding it such a long time. So, I mean, I might as well hold it through the storm. Mark D says that one coin is Ripple. Okay. Okay. You know, I disagree, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't believe in Ripple, but thanks for sharing that with us. Rafterman says Litecoin. Okay. Copy says, basically, I'm not buying back in until I see the 3K range. Andrew says Dash. Okay, I haven't seen a Dashaholic in here for a while. Kaboom to BitPapa with the $2. I'll drop a bomb for you, BitPapa. I appreciate the 2. Let me drop a little fiat off the ceiling as well. Thank you, BitPapa, for the love out there. The super chat's open, guys, if you want to show love. Cliff Martin says Alt's market cap hasn't been this low since September 2015. Okay. Nano says Veritasium. Okay, I haven't heard that one in a while either. Jim says, I heard someone else say that they think some of the big boys will likely admit they own Bitcoin this year and will be cool to own crypto again. You know, I'm not surprised. Oscar says, nope, hodl. D-Rock says, I think prices will continue to drop. Money getting shifted out of the stock market and crypto. Money on the sidelines waiting to go back in at lower prices. Jim says, one coin, Cardano. Okay, we have definitely a lot of Cardano bulls here in the box. Smooth says, I'd pick Digibyte, probably the safest altcoin, and it's secure and it's actually working. I don't disagree with you. I like Digibyte, but it's not on the top list. I have nothing bad to say about Digibyte. Oscar says, Icon, ICX, the Korean Ethereum. I've covered that before. ABC says, champ, I can't share. It's confidential. Okay. BitPapa says Ripple is getting wrecked just like the rest. I tend to agree with you. I'm not believing in Ripple for the mid to long term, but for the short term play, it may boom. Mark D says, if you remove Bitcoin, Ripple is number 2, and that's a fact. Indeed, that is a fact. I can't disagree with you, but I still don't believe in it for the long term. Queen says, I would never sell at those prices. Better to hodl. Indeed. Crypto Stack says, when we see a huge capitulation candle down followed by a V-shaped recovery, that should be a great indicator that the bottom is in. Crypto Stack's following the charts out there. Thanks for letting us know. Derek says, copy, same. I sold everything during the summer and I'm waiting until around $24.96 to buy. Darktron says, yo, champ, bro, hodl. Indeed, we're long-term hodlers out here. Darktron. Don't worry about it. We're definitely going to stay here in the trenches hodling with the best of them. ABC says, mine has a market cap of $1 million, just can't share. Okay. Steven F says, how about CRW? I don't know which one that is, Steven. BitPapa says, Ripple is supposed to be its own market, but Bitcoin controls its movement too. I would agree with BitPapa on that one. Cliff Martin says, hodl through the winter. Indeed. So it seems like, you know, and I've said this before, when it comes to the altcoins, you know, things aside from Bitcoin, it seems like most people can't agree with which one is the top altcoin. I think that's kind of the problem here. We need to have, you know, a coin besides Bitcoin that really drives retail investors, that really is innovative, that shakes up the market. I thought that was going to be Ethereum during 2017, and for a second it kind of showed a glimmer of hope, but not anymore. So, you know, that's what it is. Main Event says, like button kaboom. Thank you, Main Event. Kaboom to you. Drop you a bomb. Like button kaboom. Champ, have you looked into a Theta? Says Rafterman. No, I haven't. I have not looked into Theta. I've heard about it, but, you know, that's what it is. D-Rock says, what crypto are you using to buy goods? Not to buy and hodl other crypto, looking for currency. We're using it as a community. The cryptos that are being used to buy goods right now are basically Bitcoin and Litecoin. And I think Ethereum and some sites like Expedia, like Overstock or whatnot, and others. We've shared them before. Rafterman says, have you looked into Theta yet? No, I haven't. Impatient Potato says, yo, good morning, Impatient Potato. Smooth says, champ, if Litecoin is in the top 10 and Digibyte is more efficient at what Litecoin is good at, do you think it's undervalued? Perhaps maybe. Smooth, perhaps maybe. But again, I think just because a coin has better technology, it's more efficient, I don't think that's necessarily going to move it up to the top. There's plenty of coins that are not in the top 10 that are more efficient than the coins that are in the top 10. The thing is that the coins in the top 10, you know, they have the money back behind them. They got the first mover advantage. And sometimes just that hype drives the coin. Look at Ethereum. It had that first mover advantage and it's still top 5 out there. Is this the end for Ethereum? I don't know, but, you know, definitely had its place for some time there. So I don't know. But, you know, I'm definitely not against Digibyte. BitPapa says the crypto nuke is incoming. Queen's Racist says where we are at now to 1K or from where we're at to 10K gains are better losses. Yeah, indeed. Oscar says Polymath substratum. Okay. I haven't heard of that in a while. Cliff Martin says BTC's little cousin Litecoin is the #1 alt. So it seems like some people are signaling Litecoin, Ripple. You know, some people have said other coins. You know, Smooth says Digibyte, and you know, other coins have been mentioned like Polymath or whatnot. But there's a couple people saying Litecoin, which is interesting to me. But it seems like really no one can agree with one altcoin out there that's the boomer. OMG hasn't looked very healthy for a while, says Crypto Stacks. The new ETH is OMG, says Oscar. If I'm not mistaken, though, OMG runs on ETH. So, you know, what's the deal? You know, if ETH is going to go down, is OMG going to survive, or they're going to have to make their own blockchain? Smooth chooses Digibyte because he believes it's undervalued. Otherwise, he'd go for ETH. Okay, I can respect that. Derek McLean says, I don't like investing in projects that don't make profits. And that's what it is. Derek is not here for the decentralization or the crypto. He's just looking for what making profits is what it seems to me. But that's all good. And then he's chose Binance, and Binance has been a winner. I can't disagree with Derek when it comes to that. It's been a winner. Rafterman says LYC has strong community. I think you meant LTC. D-Rock says, I think Charlie Lee will buy back into Litecoin when it gets to its lowest price. Haters going to hate, but I think Litecoin will be for the purists. I hope so there, D-Rock. I hope so. BitPapa hasn't bought Bitcoin since June 2017. I seen the manipulation coming, he says, from a mile, but I got to go hard in the paint soon, though. Okay, shout out to Papa. Mark D says most of these coins must be nearly insolvent in terms of cash on hand. Burn rate is high, ETH is low, and the rest have been squandered by the founders. I could agree with that, Mark D. I think most of these coins, they're probably going to go into straight liquidation, if you ask me. I don't think most of them are going to survive. Jim says, can have more than one alt boom. Batman has Robin. Yeah, I believe that there will be more than one alt to boom. But if you had to just pick one, it's interesting to see, you know, what people have to say. There's definitely not one coin that catches everybody's attention. It seems like, you know, everybody has a different opinion, and that's okay. You know, I think it's going to take some time for that one altcoin to really consolidate its power and lead the charge. We need something besides Bitcoin pulling altcoins behind it. And I don't think any of the altcoins have proved to be that one just yet. Derek says, I do like decentralizations, but I know it's hard to sustain because people got to eat, you know. That's true. It's hard to sustain. I won't disagree with that. Rafterman says, keep your bag off exchanges. This winter may be devastating. Indeed. You know, you never know. Maybe Binance goes down one day and, you know, it's a problem. We don't know. That's why, you know, I tend to be more attracted to decentralization. But either how, make sure you keep your crypto off the exchanges if you're going to hodl. Indeed. Shout out to Rafterman. Smooth says, I feel like Binance is the next Mt. Gox. Too many weird things going on behind the scene. And I tend to agree with Smooth out there. That's why, you know, I'm not convinced with the Binance coin. I think there could be a funny bunny out there. I agree with BitPapa as well. But Derek's been rocking with Binance all year, and I'm sure he's doing well. So you can't be mad at him. If you're just tuning in, the Bitcoin blizzard conditions are persisting out there. Stay warm. Stay warm out there. Make sure you have the firewood out there during this cold crypto winter. It's blowing very frosty out there, crypto boomers. I'm going to take a few more comments and questions before we get out of here. We mentioned some bullish news over there. Tim Draper's Bitcoin predictions. He has doubled down. He still expects a $250,000 Bitcoin. And that's what it is. I have that article linked down below. Binance is launching sub-accounts, which is a sign that institutional accounts are going to be, you know, institutional investors are going to keep coming in. They're saying over here, according to the CFO, that they're seeing an influx of institutional accounts in the space and anticipate institutional demand to pick up substantially in the coming months. And that article is linked down below. And, you know, as far as the Bitcoin ETFs, it's not good news, but, you know, you guys should brace for impact. The pro-crypto SEC commissioner says she don't wait on Bitcoin ETF. It could take days or even years. So forget about that one. And we talked about the Satoshi Vision pump. And it seems to me like Satoshi's Vision is the only one that's really up today, along with some of the stable coins that seem a little funny bunny as well to me. Mark D says, if Binance goes down, crypto prices will plunge to zero. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not sure they'll go to zero. I think a lot of coins may. But if Binance goes down, it would be a major blow to Bitcoin as well. I do agree with that. So, you know, Binance, you know, hopefully they're legit because, you know, there's a lot of centralization there. And Derek says, you have a point. They do have a large central point of failure. So BitPapa thinks he smells a Binance exit scam brewing. I don't know if I smell that, but hey, you know, we've learned that anything can happen in crypto. Binance is too big to be scammy, says Copy. It would devastate the market. Okay. Rafterman says, Bitfinex with the original stablecoin. My mind's going blank. The Tether coin is very funny bunny. A lot of manipulation there. Yeah, the Tether. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and tune out. Make sure you catch me in the mornings out there, okay? Catch me in the mornings. Bookmark my page because these post notifications, they're not coming through for most of the boomers out there. Although Rafterman got his today, but, you know, make sure that, you know, you look out for me in the mornings. And then this Friday, we're going to do the second broadcast, the crypto diet and exercise. We're going to talk about food out there. And I got some topics to talk about this Friday that are aside from crypto. So, you know, guys, tune in for that. Shout out to Rafterman. Shout out to Crypto Stacks, Original Copy, Mark D, Derek McLean, ABC, Rafterman, Bit Papa, the rest of the boomers out there, everybody that showed love there in the population of the chat box with the super chat. I appreciate you maniacs. You guys keep me booming out there. You keep the positive energy flowing here in this crypto current, and I appreciate all you maniacs. Shout out to Jim as well. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Catch me tomorrow. I'll be back in the morning. Champagne Crypto, the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Thanks for tuning in.